We live in an age where information is endless, advice is loud, and promises are everywhere. Every day, a new supplement claims it can erase fatigue, rebuild muscle overnight, or slow aging like a miracle switch. You've heard it before. Take more omega-3s, add protein shakes, stack pills before bed. But pause for a moment and ask yourself something honest. If swallowing more capsules was the real solution, wouldn't everyone already be healthy, strong, energized? The truth is uncomfortable but freeing. Most people are not suffering from a lack of supplements. They're suffering from a lack of understanding. Your body is speaking to you constantly, not in screams, but in quiet signals. The tension in your shoulders, the restless sleep, the sore muscles that don't recover, the fatigue that lingers no matter how hard you try. These are not failures. They are messages. The problem is not that the body is broken. The problem is that we've stopped listening. The body is not a machine you fuel and forget. It's an intelligent living ecosystem. Every cell responds to what you think, how you move, what you eat, and how well you allow yourself to rest. Tonight, I want you to set aside the obsession with trendy supplements for a moment. Forget the noise. Instead, focus on two quiet, overlooked nutrients that work not through force, but through alignment, magnesium, and vitamin D3. When used wisely, especially at night, these two support deep sleep, calm the nervous system, restore muscle tissue, and revive energy from the inside out, not by pushing the body harder, by allowing it to do what it already knows how to do, heal. To understand why this matters, you must first understand magnesium. It's one of the most important minerals in the human body, yet it's rarely talked about. We hear about calcium, iron, vitamin C, but magnesium remains in the background. And yet every heartbeat, every breath, every nerve signal depends on it. 300 essential reactions cannot happen without magnesium. It is not dramatic. It is not flashy. It is foundational. When people come to me and say they're exhausted, anxious, so unable to sleep, or constantly tense, I rarely see a lack of effort or motivation. What I often see is a magnesium deficiency, and that realization is both simple and profound. Magnesium doesn't just help the body work, it helps the body stop. It allows muscles to relax after contraction. It quiets nerves after stimulation. It gently guides the mind toward rest. If calcium acts like an accelerator, magnesium is the brake. Modern life has removed the brake. Stress, caffeine, screens, processed food, constant pressure. We're always pressing the gas pedal. And when magnesium levels drop, the body stays stuck in tension. Muscles tighten. Blood pressure rises. Sleep becomes shallow. The heart rhythm can even lose stability. It's like tightening the strings of an instrument until they snap. This deficiency isn't just about diet. Our soil contains fewer minerals. Our water is stripped clean. Stress itself burns through magnesium reserves. The more anxious we become, the faster we lose it. And the more we lose, the more anxious we feel. A perfect loop of exhaustion. But here is the hope. When magnesium is restored, the body remembers how to rest. Taken at night, especially in a form like magnesium glycinate, sends a powerful message to the nervous system: you are safe. The body begins to soften. Muscles release. The mind slows. Sleep deepens. In that calm state, real healing begins. And this is where the story continues, because magnesium alone is not the full picture. To truly understand nighttime recovery, we must now turn to the partner nutrient that works alongside it, one that carries the memory of sunlight itself into the darkest hours of rest. Magnesium works quietly, never demanding attention. It doesn't shock the system or create instant excitement. It whispers. And those whispers Repeated night after night slowly restore balance. When taken about an hour before sleep, magnesium enters the cells and calms the electrical activity that keeps the body on edge. I often recommend 200 to 400 milligrams, not with expectations of instant change, but with patience. Because magnesium does not announce itself. It reveals itself over time. Within days, subtle shifts appear. Sleep becomes deeper, not longer, but more nourishing. Night sweats ease, muscles stop twitching, racing thoughts lose their grip. People wake up not groggy, but grounded. Magnesium is like a lullaby sung directly to your cells, reminding them that tonight they don't need to fight. Tonight they can rebuild. I learned the power of magnesium early in my medical training. I once watched an elderly man in intensive care suffer from spasms and a dangerous heart rhythm. Medication adjustments did nothing. Then a senior physician calmly asked for 1 test magnesium levels. When those levels were restored, the spasm stopped and the heart stabilized. Moment stayed with me. It taught me that healing often doesn't come from adding more complexity, but from restoring what's missing. Magnesium teaches humility. It reminds us that strength comes from release, not tension. Just as waves retreat before gathering power, your body must rest before it can rise. But magnesium does not work alone. Its full potential is unlocked only when paired with another critical element, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is often called a vitamin. That name understates its role. It functions more like a hormone, a messenger of light. Every cell in your body carries receptors designed to receive it. Without that signal, the body doesn't just weaken, it loses direction. Vitamin D3 tells cells when to build, when to repair, and when to quiet inflammation. Governs communication at the deepest genetic level. Despite living under the same sun as our ancestors, we are profoundly deficient. Blood tests confirm it again and again. Fatigue, low mood, weak muscles, aching bones. These are not random symptoms. They are signs of lost light. Modern life keeps us indoors under artificial illumination that confuses the brain but does nothing for the body. Sunscreen, glass windows, long work days block the very wavelengths that once sustained us. Vitamin D3 is created when sunlight meets cholesterol in the skin, 2 things modern culture has spent decades demonizing. Yet nature pairs them for a reason. When vitamin D3 is low, calcium cannot strengthen bones properly, magnesium cannot activate efficiently, muscle repair slows. Even protein synthesis, the very process that rebuilds muscle after effort, becomes impaired. It's as if the blueprint for repair has gone missing. This is why vitamin D3 matters deeply at night. While sunlight nourishes us during the day, vitamin D3 carries that signal into sleep. It helps direct calcium, regulate immunity, and calm inflammation while the body rests. I typically recommend 2,000 to 5,000 international units daily, taken with a small amount of healthy fat in the evening. Patients often tell me they spend time outside, yet remain deficient. That's because sunlight exposure alone is not enough. The body must absorb, convert, and activate vitamin D3. This is where magnesium returns to the story. Magnesium activates vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 helps retain magnesium. They are partners. Each strengthens the other. I once treated a woman who believed she had a serious autoimmune condition. Her fatigue was overwhelming. Her muscles ached constantly. Her vitamin D3 levels were nearly non-existent. We replenished them carefully alongside magnesium. Months later, she told me it felt like someone turned the lights back on inside her, and that was exactly what happened, because when light returns to the body, clarity follows, and when clarity returns, healing accelerates. But to fully understand how this transformation unfolds, we must now explore what truly happens when you close your eyes at night and why sleep itself is the most powerful medicine you've been overlooking. When you fall asleep, your body does not shut down. It begins its most sacred work. Sleep is not passive. It is a deeply active biological process where repair, renewal, and restoration occur at every level. Muscles rebuild, hormones recalibrate, the brain organizes memories, inflammation quiets. Sleep is not rest from life. It is preparation for it. Throughout the day, your body experiences controlled stress. Every movement, every workout, every emotional reaction creates small amounts of damage. These signals are not harmful. They are instructions. They tell the body to adapt, but adaptation only happens during recovery. Just as soil must rest between harvests, your body must enter stillness to grow stronger. Magnesium and vitamin D3 play their most important roles here. Magnesium calms the nervous system, telling your body the workday is complete. Vitamin D3 activates the genetic pathways responsible for repair. Together, they create the conditions for deep restorative sleep, not sedation, but true recovery. Many people sleep 7 or 8 hours and still wake up exhausted. The issue isn't duration, it's quality. The modern world disrupts the body's natural rhythm. Artificial light keeps cortisol elevated. Late meals keep insulin high. Screens confuse the brain into thinking it's daytime. The body goes to bed, but it never fully lets go. Magnesium helps reduce the stress response, lowering cortisol. Vitamin D3 supports circadian rhythm regulation, helping the body remember when to be active and when to rest. Think of your body as an orchestra. During the day, each system plays loudly, fast, independently.